Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you on how you can create a simple AI automation using Make.com where you can convert any YouTube video into a SEO-friendly blog post for free. So this automation is simple, it's easy to create. You just need to set up this automation once and just forget about it, and you can set the automation to run every day so you have new fresh content for your website every single day. And again, all these tools that I'm about to show you in this video are available for free, and I will show you how you can connect all these tools together to create a nice automation via Make.com. Alright, the first thing that you need to do to create an automation to convert a YouTube video into a blog post is, of course, you have to prepare the video URLs. So one tool that I do recommend to get the video URLs from a YouTube channel is this tool called Populate AI. And don't worry, I'm going to leave all the links of the tools in the video description so you can check it out. And after that, you can insert your channel's URL. This is, for example, my YouTube channel, and then click extract links. And after that, it will generate lots of video URLs depending on how many videos you have on your channel. Now, honestly, you can actually use anyone's channel, but I do recommend to just use your own channel because after all, it is your own content and it's going to be a lot safer in the long run. All right, now I'm going to just copy all links. And then we have to put this into a document. So navigate to Google Sheets, docs.google.com/spreadsheets, and then click blank spreadsheet. Alright, now let me just rename this document. And let's call this one AsapGuide YouTube. That's just the name of my channel, and I'm going to create a heading for this first cell. I'm going to call this one video URL, and let's make it wider, and let's make it bold. Right now, sorry about that. Let me just click bold again. There you go. Right click on the second cell and then click paste special and values only. That will basically copy and paste all the URLs from the tool that you just copied before. And unfortunately, there is this message. Let me just select this, right click, and then click delete rows. And there you go. So there are lots of videos on my channel, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to limit it to just 10 or maybe 9 videos. So it's not going to look very overwhelming. Let me just remove all of them. But if you want to convert all videos into a blog post, then feel free to just include all the links of your YouTube video. So I have this document that contains some URLs of my YouTube video. Now let's navigate to Make.com. You can navigate to this website and then create an account for free. And of course, you can use the link in the video description to get maybe extra features. Now click login. After that, we are going to create an automation. Okay, it took a bit longer than I expected, and this is actually quite common. Make.com is a bit slower when you're opening the website, maybe because there are a lot of things going on, but you have to be a bit more patient when using this tool. Alright, finally it is loaded. Now, if you're using the free version, you're getting 1,000 of operations per month, which is quite generous, and it is actually going to be renewed every single month. And honestly, for me, it is enough to have 1,000 operations. And after that, we want to create scenarios. Click scenarios, or you can actually just click here. Or you know what? Let's click here. I think that's just much more logical. And then click create new scenario. So the automation in Make.com is called scenario. All right, great. Now I'm going to give it a name. Let's call this one YouTube to blog post, I guess. And then here we want to create the first module. So the first module is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to type Google Sheets. And I'm going to click show more and click search for watch new rows. So that's the module that we want to use. Click on it. And here you can click create connection. So basically you have to connect your Make.com account with your Google account. So click create connection. All right, it is taking a lot longer again, but don't worry, I'll be back when it has finally loaded the UI. Oh, there you go. So this is my Google connection. Let's click sign in with Google. And it's going to ask you to accept some permission that Make.com will access your Google account. This is necessary. There's no other way to not using this. I know some people that are actually not feeling comfortable when connecting their Google account to other services, but Make.com is a big name. It is trustworthy. A lot of people are using Make.com to automate their workflow. So it is completely safe. There is no issue so far using Make.com when you're connecting the platform to your Google account. All right, it's still loading, and yeah, it is in part because my connection is a bit slower, but yeah, trust me, it should be okay. Great, now finally the account has been connected, and now we have to select the document that we just created, which is this document. Now let's go back, and I'm going to click here to choose a file. And it will show you a list of files on your Google Drive account. Let's select this document, which is the one that I just created earlier. And the sheet name is sheet 1. It is referring to this one, the name of the sheet. And then the table contains header. Sure, it contains header, which is this header. And let's scroll down. You can ignore this. And the limit is just 1, and then click save. All right, so you can start where the cell will be captured. I guess I'm going to choose manually, or you can also just select all for simplicity. All right, now let's add another module. So the next module that we want to use is Dumpling. So Dumpling AI is allowing us to get the transcription data from a YouTube video. And I do recommend to use a YouTube transcript because it will guarantee the content or the blog post will be based on the content of YouTube video. If you're just capturing the video URL or video title, then it's not going to be accurate. Use transcript. So you can navigate to dumplingai.com and then create free account. And after that, you can log in and create an API key. So the API key is basically just the key to connect your dumplingai.com account to Make.com. So click on this button that says create API key. And let's generate new secret API key. And let's call this one YouTube to blog post. And I'm going to add a description that is for Make.com. It's just a name, by the way, it doesn't matter at all if you are using a different name. And let's click create key. There you go. That's the key, and let me copy this. Let's go back and let's type Dumpling AI. Let's click show more, and you want to search for YouTube transcription. Get YouTube transcript, and it's going to ask us to create a connection. Click this button, and we just need to paste the API key that we just copy from Dumpling AI. Click save, and if there is any problem, it will appear, and there you go, there is no problem at all. So here, I'm going to click here, click this to insert the video URL. This is from the Google Sheets document. And then the timestamps, I guess I'm going to skip it. I'm going to say no. I'm going to set this to be 1. But feel free to use any timestamp if you want to. But in my opinion, it's not really necessary because we want to convert that into a blog post anyway. And then the language is English. You can use a different language if you want to, but I'm going to be using English. And then click save. There you go. So far it looks great. But we're not done yet. So the next thing that we need to do is we have to turn that transcript into a blog post. And the AI tool that I do recommend is Mistral AI. Now you can use ChatGPT, Gemini, or maybe even Perplexity AI, which is actually something that I have covered on my previous video about Make.com. But the reason why I want to use Mistral AI is because it is allowing you to get API key for free, and it has a lot of models that are very affordable. So if at some point you want to get or create more content then you can use the models that is affordable via Mistral AI. And you can go to this website, Mistral.ai, and try the API. So after that, you can log in or create an account and click API keys and click create new. And let's call this one YouTube to blog post. And this is for make.com. And create new key. And then copy the key. Let's go back to make.com, add another module. It's gonna be Mistral AI, and click show more. And the one that we want to use is to create a chat completion. Let's click on that. Create connection and just provide the API key that we just captured from Mistral AI. Click save. And let me just ignore this. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, let me try again. That was very unusual. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, I have to check out what is the problem here. Okay, now it is working. I honestly have no idea why it's behaving like that, but I think it's beyond my control because suddenly now it is working. So anyway, now we can move on with the next step. So after having connected your Mistral account via API, the next thing that you need to do is you have to select the AI model. So Mistral has lots of AI models, and that's the point that I have mentioned earlier on the video, that there are some models that are affordable. So if you want to know the pricing of the model of Mistral, you can go to Mistral.ai, click products, click La Plataforme. I don't know how to pronounce French, but basically this is the menu that you have to click. And it will show you the detail about this platform, but you want to go to this section at the bottom. Let's scroll down. And okay, it's very far away. Oh, there you go. There is this section, how to buy Mistral Cloud. You have to click on that. And this is the list of models along with the pricing on Mistral. Right now, when I'm recording this video, the cheapest model is $0.04 per million tokens. So that's insanely affordable. It's Mistral 3B 24.10. And the model name is Mistral 3B latest. Or you can also use something like Mistral 8B latest. So 8B means 8 billion parameter, 3B is 3 billion. So usually the number parameter will dictate how smart the AI really is. So these two are just some affordable models on Mistral, but feel free to use any model that you think is the best. Now, given that this is for a demonstration, I will try something that is affordable. Let's try using Mistral 8B later. So I'm going to copy this. And then let's go back to make.com. And after that, I'm going to paste the name of the model. And there you go. See, this is the model that I want to use. And now let's click messages. So click add item. The role has to be user. And then the content is basically the AI prompt. So this is the prompt that will ask AI to convert the transcription into a blog post. I'm going to be using this prompt, and feel free to modify the prompt. And again, check the video description if you want to get this. So basically, the following is a YouTube video transcription. Your task is to generate a SEO-friendly article, etc. And then this is the transcript. I'm going to add a new line, and I'm going to click this transcript from Dumpling AI. So basically, this is the prompt, and then this is going to be the transcript. AI will see the transcript of the video as well. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the thing that you need to change, and click save. And after that, you can convert the content that was generated by Mistral from Markdown to HTML. So AI like Mistral, ChatGPT, and many others, it is going to output the content in a Markdown format. Now, my goal here is that I want to put the content to a WordPress website, but I cannot just use the Markdown format because it's not going to look great on the article. So you want to convert that into HTML. And fortunately, there is a tool in make.com that lets you generate that, convert the Markdown document into HTML. So let me add a new one. And this one is going to be Markdown to HTML. So select this, Markdown to HTML. And the Markdown content would be the content from AI, the content that was generated by Mistral AI. So you want to click this and then go to choices, and then messages, and then content. So you have to click that. Make sure that it looks something like this. And after that, you can click save. And there's another thing that you need to do. So if you look closely at the prompting that I provided, you see that it is going to be using level 1 heading for the title at the beginning. So that's just a simple way to generate a title for the article. Here, I'm going to add another module. Let's call this one text parser. Then click show more, and we want to get, okay, this is the module that we want to use, match pattern. Okay, and then here we have to use regular expressions, something like that. So let me show you the pattern that you have to insert. You have to insert this pattern, and yeah, you can pause this video and then you can copy this, or you can, just check the description. And I'm going to disable cache sensitivity. And for the text is going to come from the Markdown, from this. So let me select HTML. And there you go. So this one is for converting this, and then this one is for getting the title from this. So that's the simplest way to describe it. And the next thing that I can do is to just send the content to a WordPress website. So before you can do that, you have to install a plugin for WordPress. But by the way, if you want to post this to other platforms, feel free to do so. But this tutorial will focus only on WordPress. Now let's go to WordPress, go to plugins, add a new plugin, and you want to search a plugin called Make Connector. That's the name of the plugin. Search for it. And then you have to click the install button and then activate the plugin on your WordPress website. There you go. Now let's go to make.com right here. And you want to copy this API key. And let's go back to make.com. Add a new module. Search for WordPress. And then click show more. And click create a new post. And as usual, it's going to ask you to connect your WordPress account. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Let me try again. Okay, so it's still loading something. I hope it's not another technical issue. Alright, finally. Now let's click create connection. And you have to type the URL of the WordPress page. So let me go back, and then I'm going to copy this, copy link address, paste, and type wp-json. That's the format. And then I'm going to copy the API key once again and put it here, API key right here, save, and it should be connected without any problem. There you go. So the WordPress site is now connected to my make.com account. And now let's populate the content. The title would be this text parser, which is basically for getting the module that I used to get the title from HTML. So let's try this. And then the content would be this one. This is going to be the content. And you can actually include the URL of the video, maybe at the bottom or at the beginning of the content. So I'm going to put the video URL at the beginning. I'm going to add more content, more video URL right here. So video URL, and then there is going to be the content of the article based on the YouTube transcription. So that's the basic setting. The type would be post, and everything else can be ignored. If you want to populate them, feel free to do so, but this is the basic version. And of course, I did not mention anything about creating image, because image usually will require some API that force you to pay at the beginning. So you have to pay for API credit in order to access AI image, and I would say AI image is not great for this particular type of content. I think the focus should be the video. Alright, so this is the setting. It's quite simple: title, content, and any type. And let's click save. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modules only. Let me just run the automation and hopefully we can see the result without any issue. Okay, it is getting the URL. So far so good. Dumpling AI trying to capture the transcription. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, this is the AI trying to convert the content or create the content. Looks great. It is Markdown to HTML. It is converting the content into an HTML format. Looks great. The text parser will get the title. This is the title of the article. And this is, yeah, WordPress. Let's go back to WordPress, go to post, and we should be able to see the content. So this is the article that was created by Mistral by getting the transcription and then create the content. Let me open this. So I'm hoping that it is in HTML format. I'm sorry about that. I'm using code editor here. Let's use the regular view. And there you go. So there could be some editing necessary. Like, for example, I think I need to remove this. Yeah, I have to remove this section because we just need to use one title on the video. But overall, it looks great. And you can audit the content. You can add more images if you want to. And that's basically it. Now, as a good measure, let's run the automation once again. So let me run the automation. Okay, it's getting a different URL. All right. Now let's go back to WordPress and we should be able to see a different article. There you go, a new article. And yeah, it looks amazing. It's great. So yeah, that's how you can create that. Now, the last thing that you want to do is you have to enable the automation. You can click on this button. Oh, I forgot to mention, you have to save it first. And then click this to enable the automation. And then you can maybe make it running once a day or once a week. It's totally up to you. Let's make it run every day and at any time. It doesn't really matter actually. And then click save. And there you go. You are set. You can click save once again. And there you go. Now this automation will run automatically on your Make.com account. And again, all these tools are available for free. No need to pay for anything. But of course, there are a few credits that maybe you need to top up. For example, Dumpling AI is only allowing you to get 250 credits for a free account. So after that, you might have to pay. But 100 articles, 125 articles in total, because one transcription takes 2 credits. I think 125 articles for a free account is totally fine, totally makes a lot of sense. And if you want to get more, you can pay or upgrade to the Pro subscription. So I hope this video is helpful. And if you want to see more tutorials about AI automation, then let me know. I'm planning, probably will make more videos about Make.com AI automation in the near future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.